So I am so happy that we get to give this gift to you this morning. He gets only about 30 minutes, and I know you're going to want more because it won't be enough. My pleasure to welcome Dr. Steve. Where is he? Dr. Steve.
Okay. I don't even want to get up. I just want to stay in the crowd because that was such a good introduction. I'm usually in with physicians, and this is a different crowd. And it's a good, different crowd. Now, I can say these things because I'm married to a physician. So I get away with a little bit more than the average person when I am genuine about physicians. So today, I'm so excited to be here because the opportunity that you have to impact your own lives and the lives of your patients is amazing. And I'm going to hopefully walk you through that in the next 30 minutes. But optimal health to everybody is different. Optimizing yourself at whatever age you're at, whatever your lifestyle is, has to be individualized. And that's where the beauty of working with patients comes in, and professionals like yourselves who have a passion for what they do. So as she said, I'm Dr. Steve Feyrer-Melk. I have a PhD in exercise science and wellness. And for many years, I tried to keep people away from my cardiologist wife. That's what I did. I tried to keep them away from her because what she was doing is she had to wait till the insurance was going to let her take him in the cath lab, and she didn't have a lot of time, and running patients through and through and through. Till finally, the big epiphany was why aren't we preventing heart attack, stroke, diabetes? Why are we just waiting till somebody gets it bad enough that we put something on it? So she was the first female concierge cardiologist in America. There were some great presentations this week. There's a good thing about presenting at the end, that you can kind of pull things together. But then you're up till like 2 in the morning on the night before putting these other last minute things into the slide projector. But anyways, there's great research done on this topic. That's a given. Health, having a healthy lifestyle, is truth number 2. We know that the research shows that if you have a healthy lifestyle, it will have an impact on your risks. And so that's the truth. We're going to take those as givens. And a great reference point for you to find information, I'm a member of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. They're a great reference for you. They're a great place to go. They have, I was going to put I had 575 citations, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to go through. I got 30 minutes. I'm not going to waste my time on that. The other truth is never before have we ever had so much information about health and wellness, and so much information about how disease can be prevented through, or reduced, through lifestyle. We've never had more information than this, ever. You heard all the talks, you heard what they said. That's the third truth. So then why is this? Why is this that we have so much information? We should probably have better health behavior, right? We don't. They don't equal. Health knowledge is very important, but it doesn't. I mean, think about flossing. You know, we know we're supposed to floss. The knowledge is there, the reason why is there, but not all of our patients, some of us, don't floss as much as we should, even though we know it. So there's something missing here. So why are we still unhealthy? Well, there's a gap, and I'm from Arizona, so I've got to bring the Grand Canyon in somehow. There's a gap, a wide gap between the information and the behaviors, people changing their lives. You know, coming here and listening to all these speakers, Dr. Doneen, I've worked with her in her practice. There's people that get it, and there's a lot of information. That gap has to be breached. Just pause for a second here. I've been up here for 5 minutes, and in America, 5 people died of heart disease since I've been up here. 5 people. By the time I'm done, 30. And so let me stay up a little longer, it might be 35. That's a lot of people. And you can double that. Another 5 just died of cancer. Not good. The other thing that we're bombarded with is trying to get behavior modifications from our doctors. And this is where I can use my doctor in the hold card, that doctors have a lot of pressure on them. Typical doctors are pumping away at more, You walk into the office, and what is your doctor doing? Hey, Steve, how you doing? Looks like your weight's up a little bit. Blood pressure's up. Okay, yeah, let's just double that script. I'll see you next month. That's it. It's because they got to get somebody else in there. Or they got to yell at you and say, don't do this, don't do that, don't eat this. Get out and run. How many times have your doctor said, you need to lose some weight, you got to exercise, eat better. Okay, I'll see you in 6 months. Our practice used to do that when we did traditional cardiology. We didn't have a plan for them. We didn't have the holding hand, the help. It's behavior change. It's taking this knowledge that we have and making changes that make us actually bring them into healthy habits in our lives. But we're inundated. We're inundated with so many problems, and it's not because we don't want to be healthy. It's not because we're lazy. It's definitely not because we're stupid. It's because there's other things that impact our lives. We live in a stressed out, high intense, hard to get healthy food world. And it's hard, it is difficult. And going back to what we said about optimal health, wanting optimal health, you have to match up what's optimal for you and realistic for you. I did some research in the airport, and I bought some of these great periodicals. And this is what our patients are seeing. This is what we're seeing. We project ourselves onto these. We think that this is health. Damn, those are abs. That's what we think. So our patients are doing the same thing. They're projecting, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be. There's no way I can do this. I know it's going to prevent my heart attacks and my stroke, but how in the heck can I be that way? There's absolutely no possible way. I thought I took that one off. There, that's the real guy. So we project. So this is men's health. This is what women's health is. It's not. But that's the projection that we start to see in our minds. So when we're thinking about behavior change, we're like, there's no way. And so I want to bridge this gap with letting you know, what about lifestyle medicine? What is it? What does it mean? And it is a burgeoning sector that's been around for many years, but it's finally starting. Back when I was at ASU in the Arizona State University in the 90s, we had an exercise science and wellness program. #1 in the country, had some great researchers there, did some great research on physical activity, on activity monitors. Back then, activity monitors were like a brick. We used to put them on little kids and take them to school and kind of watch what their activity was, take it off, download it, put it into a spreadsheet. It was a nightmare. Now it's changed, hasn't it? I mean, there are wearables and so many neat things that help us. But what is lifestyle medicine? And right now, the power of technology is amazing if you have the right technology. And you can't do this. You can't think, okay, I'm done with that computer. Don't do that. Embrace it. Embrace technology. It can help you so much. You already embrace it in your practice. I'm talking about embracing lifestyle medicine type. You can't do this. You can't just bury your head in the sand and say, you know what, I'm not going to even deal with wearable devices, because there's a value to wearable devices. There is a value. The research supports it. I was just looking at an article this morning, and I think it's the 53% of people who wear them think that it has an impact on their behaviors. That's a lot. The #1 reason people use apps is to monitor their health. The #1 reason people use apps is to monitor their health. 76% of patients say that tech use will make a difference, will help them improve their health. And this is an amazing one. That pretty much all of your patients, if a health professional says, I think you might benefit from a wearable device, we're selling them here at the front, you can buy them at Target or wherever, they'll buy them and they'll start using them. And if we know that 50% of them now are saying it might have an impact on their health, look what you've done with just that one little bit of addition to your practice. Very simple to do so. So what about wearable devices? I always get this question, what about, what's the best wearable device? Companies will send me wearables and I get to check them out and stuff like that. So today I've got some wearables. So you got the Fitbit. Okay, this is the Fitbit. What is this one? I don't even remember. Flex. Okay, Flex. Okay, and then you got, this is the older version of the Up. jawbone up. The new one is up 2, up 3, up 4. Next week, there'll be another one. Did you ever go into Best Buy and say, I'm going to buy a wearable? And I had to get my panoramic camera to get one side, and then the other side, and then go back to the third side. So there's that one. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, that last one is the InBody, I-N-B-O-D-Y. Here's the Withings. This one's pretty cool because this does a pulse ox. So I can pull this one out. I tried to do this while I was on a treadmill. It didn't work. And then you have to hold your finger over a certain spot, and then it'll do a pulse ox. There's a little thing, doohickey on the back. It's a Withings. You can also change it and put it in your, oh, look at this. I got the Fitbit Zip and the Moves. Oh, okay, I got more here. All right, this one is eye health. This is the eye health one. It's pretty cool, very reasonable. What's nice is you can take it out of this little watch band, and then you can put it on your belt. A lot of the women that I work with, and I've got 80-year-olds using wearables. They'll take these little zips. Oh, I got another one over here. They'll take this one, and they will tuck it in their bra. That's what my wife does, puts it right here. And it's always there. The next thing. So join me for a deeper talk on this, more information. And I'm happy to talk to anybody at any time, at any place. As a matter of fact, there's my cell phone.